Gymnastics is a sport with tons of different events and disciplines, including all the different ways to use a trampoline. All of these take an insane amount of physical skill and coordination, and no one can deny that these athletes deserve compensation. In today's video, we'll be looking at the 10 gymnasts that are the highest paid in their profession. At number 10 on our list is Kyle Schufelt with a net worth of about $1 million. Kyle is a retired artistic gymnast from Canada and is the first Canadian to ever win a medal at an artistic gymnastics event at the Olympic Games, let alone the gold he brought home for his country in the 2004 Olympics. After his leave from the 2008 Beijing Olympics, Schufelt announced his retirement in 2009. Though he continued his interest in the sport, serving as a gymnastics analyst on a Canadian network for the 2012 London Olympics. He now owns a gymnastics club in Calgary. Schufelt has also acted in the Hungarian film White Palms, which is based on the lives of gymnasts. We're sure that the royalties he received from the film had something to do with his success following retirement. Next, we have Anastasia Valerievna Lyukin. As of 2022, Lyukin's net worth is estimated to be around $2 to $3 million. Also known as Nastya, Lyukin, a first-generation Russian-American, was a former Olympic gold medalist in gymnastics for the United States. Since competing, she has worked as a gymnastics analyst for NBC Sports and has her own clothing line sold exclusively at JCPenney called Supergirl. The 32-year-old has also signed endorsements with Subway and CoverGirl, and in the past with companies like Adidas and Wheaties. Then we have Alexandra Rose Reisman. Reisman's net worth is estimated to be close to $3 million, much of which is likely due to her having signed endorsement deals with Kellogg's and Ralph Lauren, and also being the brand ambassador for Revision Skincare. Known as Ali, this American gymnast retired in 2020, having secured 11 gold, 13 silver, and 9 bronze medals over the course of her professional career. She began training at the age of 10 under Mihai and Sylvie Brestian, beginning to compete at the age of 14, winning that same year. She not only gained gold at the 2012 Summer Olympics, but also became the first woman to win gold on the floor. Up next, Gabrielle Christina Victoria Douglas. Known by her nickname Gabby, her current net worth is estimated to be around $5 million. Having had a very successful career as a gymnast, it's no wonder that she has a biopic focusing on her story titled The Gabby Douglas Story, as well as a series dedicated to documenting her journey to the 2016 Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, titled Douglas Family Gold. She has also written a number of books including Grace, Gold, and Glory, My Leap of Faith, and Raising the Bar, which no doubt contributed to her wealth. Gabby began training full-time with famed Chinese artistic gymnast Liang Qiao at the age of 14, and 2 years later secured the gold medal at the 2012 U.S. National Championships. Gabby would also go on to compete in the 2016 Brazilian Summer Olympics, as we've mentioned earlier, where she secured the gold medal with her team. And then we have Bart Connor. Currently, Bart Connor's estimated net worth is around $5 million. The 64-year-old works on television as a commentator, as well as for International Gymnast magazine as an editor. Both he and his wife own the Bart Connor Gymnastics Academy, and he is also on the International Board of Directors of the Special Olympics. He's a retired American gymnast that represented the United States in the 1976 Summer Olympics at Montreal, at which time he was the youngest member of the team, being only 17. Following this, he once again represented the U.S. at the 1984 Summer Olympics in California, during which he would win 2 gold medals. In the year following his success, he published a book with gymnastics coach Paul Ziert, and another year later starred in a sports film called Rad. And number 5, Mary Lou Retton. Mary Lou Retton, or MLR, has been estimated to have a net worth between $5.8 to $8 million as of March 2022. MLR made her wealth through various television and film appearances such as Mary Lou's Flip-Flop Shop and Naked Gun 33 1/3, as well as through her various endorsement deals and sponsorships. She was the spokesperson for Wheaties cereal and also appeared in commercials between the 80s and 90s for a variety of huge companies including McDonald's, Energizer, Revco, and Dairy Queen. Most recently, she became a spokesperson for the Australian Dream. She, like almost all others on this list, is a retired American gymnast. She's particularly noteworthy though because she was the first female from America to win an all-around gold medal at the Olympics. Her story is quite inspiring, having suffered a knee injury during training and getting surgery done just 5 weeks prior to the 1984 Summer Olympics. And now we have Alicia Marie Sacramone Quinn. Her current net worth is estimated to be around $8 to $10 million. Apart from her competitive competitive winnings, she surely made quite a bit of money from being one of the first 2 athlete spokeswomen for CoverGirl magazine, along with Nastia Liukin, as well as a spokeswoman for Team 24 Fitness. Quinn is a retired American gymnast that specialized in the artistic discipline. She began her journey into gymnastics at the age of 8, and like Ali Reisman, trains with Mihai Brestian, former Australian gymnastics team head coach, and his wife. Within 6 years, Quinn was competing at an elite level. And was selected for the U.S. national team a year later in 2003. In 2005, she won gold for her performances in the floor and vault events, while winning bronze for her balance beam performance at the national championships. Following these events, she went on to 4 gold medals at the global level and even picked up the silver medal with her team at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. However, after her failed attempt to make the Olympic team in 2012, she officially declared her retirement. Sitting at number 3, Simone Biles. This Olympic medalist's net worth is estimated to be around $10 million, putting her in 3rd place on our list. Biles has signed a variety of endorsement and sponsorship deals, including Octagon Sports Agency, GK Elite Sportswear, which sells leotards with her name, and the Gap's Athleta brand. Prior to this, she had signed with Nike in 2016, but ended that partnership in favor of the Gap. She has also had deals with Kellogg's, Procter & Gamble, the Hershey Company, United Airlines, and many, many more. Simone Biles holds the honor of being the most decorated gymnast in history, among both sexes, with a total of 19 gold world championship medals, and 25 medals overall. Because of this, she is often claimed to be the greatest gymnast of all time. Her 4 gold medals at the 2016 Brazil Olympics alone netted her $110,000. Despite being abandoned by her mother along with her siblings, she thrived and became one of the greatest athletes in American history. The gymnast at the time of recording this video is just 25 years of age. Next, Shannon Lee Miller. Coming in at 2nd place, Shannon Lee Miller has a net worth estimated to be around $10 million. Miller has published an autobiography titled "It's Not About Perfect: Competing for My Country and Fighting for My Life," and also has a number of lifestyle books in which she tackles health and motherhood. She also has a business partnership with a company known as Juice Plus, known for their dietary supplements. Apart from this, Miller also hosts weekly radio shows, runs a website, and works as a professional corporate speaker. Keeping busy has clearly been quite lucrative for her. This artistic gymnast retired in 2000 after just about 10 years of competing professionally. She had started out at the age of 12, finishing 3rd at the 1989 Olympics Festival. She would eventually go on to win the 1996 National Championships despite severe tendinitis, and also led an all-star American team, dubbed the Magnificent Seven, to the gold medal at the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta. She would also win gold at the balance beam. Her total gold medals at the international level would amount to 11 by the end of her career. And at number 1, Nadia Elena Comaneci. With a net worth of around $10 to $12 million, Nadia is first on our list. Nadia works with her husband Bart Connor in running the Bart Connor Gymnastics Academy, and both are heavily involved in the Special Olympics, both being part of the International Board of Directors for the organization. Her current income is tied to her television appearances and commentary, write-ups for gymnastic publications, and fitness and food shows that she hosts. She has also had endorsement deals with Coca-Cola, Jockey, Kodak, and Danskin Avon. She is a retired Romanian gymnast and the first gymnast to ever receive a perfect 10 score at the Olympic Games, at the 1976 Olympic Games in Montreal, attaining 5 more as she journeyed to her 3 gold medals. 4 years later, she would win 2 more gold medals at the 1980 Olympic Games in Moscow. She's credited with popularizing the sport in mainstream media and was honored with the title of Hero of Socialist Labor in Romania. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about gymnasts getting paid this much money? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.